Revenge films.
My husband is better at chores than I am and helps around the house. In fact, he's usually the one that asks me to help with the chores rather than the other way around. But he was my enemy. Last year, after we married, we decided to visit his parents' place for the new year. I've enjoyed his party with his friends from college. However, he caught a cold during the trip, leaving me to enjoy the vacation alone. I even drove him back home, which took around 5 hours. I did all of this for him, believing next year we would be able to enjoy the vacation together. This year, I got pregnant with my baby, so it would be our first and last vacation alone. We were planning on staying at home and ordering some food for the new year, but my husband had already booked a plane ticket to his place and some plans to party once again. I angrily told him, I thought we were going to spend New Year's together. New Year's is the only time we get to spend with our parents. Plus, everyone told me they wanted to meet you again. It's not that I hate my in-laws, they're charming people. There's so many of them, and I honestly can't tell what they're trying to say because of the dialect. I'd be fine if we visited them for a short period, but staying there for 4 to 5 days always make me feel claustrophobic. And not to mention, I'm 9 months pregnant right now. I don't want to stress the baby out with long rides. I just wish we could stay home for our last time together. When I asked him if we could go sightseeing, he told me,
You can go there on the way back.
why is my wish just pushed off to the side for you? Why do my in-laws have more power over me in this marriage? And why does the wife have to go to their husband's house? Why can't we go to my place?
It's 'cause you married me.
So you think I was the one that joined your family?
I don't think so, but my family feels like that.
But I'm not, right?
Nope, but everyone is friendly in the family. They don't bully you or anything.
I know. I don't want to be just some wife in the family. I guess his family is very traditional and thinks I was given to the family.
I even visited your aunt last year.
That was his excuse for saying this was a fair deal. Your family might think we're weird for not forcing our family to visit on New Year's. Still, we never required our family members to go through the hassle of meeting each year. But you're trying to force your family's ideals on me, right? Isn't that selfish of you? And you say it's fair, but I have to visit your family for 5 days straight while you say hello to one of my relatives. That's not fair, is it? If you want to visit your family, then go by yourself.
It'll be weird if I go alone.
And I'm pregnant right now. I have to deal with that as soon as we get back home too. Sitting in the car for long periods make me uncomfortable. Not to mention my water during my break, so I won't be going this year. I want to prioritize my baby before your family's ideals. I thought that would be the end of the discussion, but the next day...
You feel better now that you've taken out all your frustrations? Are you ready to accept my offer?
He really didn't listen to a single thing I said. That was when I realized he was my enemy rather than my ally. He never had any stereotypical values for family, but that was just a front. I even had my doctor tell my husband how a long trip was not healthy for a mother and their unborn baby. I guess that worked because he agreed to cancel the plans for the new year. But 1 month before New Year's, I got a sudden call from my husband.
My grandpa just collapsed! He's in the hospital right now! We have to visit him this weekend!
He was already preparing for a long drive to his hometown. I guess in my husband's brain, 9-month pregnancy was terrible for long-distance travel, while an 8-month pregnancy was just fine. And he thought bringing my unborn baby to Grandpa would make him suddenly feel better. Not to mention it was flu season, which means the hospital is filled with sick people that could possibly transfer the sickness to others. I was planning on being free from stress until the baby was born, but the news just piled on, all the pressure. What if I get sick from the flu in the hospital? I'm not allowed to take any medicine because of the baby. I feel bad saying this, but could you go to the hospital yourself? I thought this was a valid reason, but thanks to my husband being an enemy, he told me.
It's fine! Everyone is wearing masks nowadays. We can go together.
This was another reality check for me. I was so close to divorcing him on the spot. When he returned home that day, I was ready to end things. About us.
Oh yeah! I decided I should go to the hospital myself. I thought about what you said, and you're right. We shouldn't bring you into such a dangerous environment.
What's going on?
She scolded me when I told my mother I would visit Grandpa with you. So I decided you could stay in the car while I visit him. You can sleep in the back seat the whole way through.
I couldn't believe him. He was going to let me sleep on the back of a car on a highway? Did your mother really mean it like that? Can you ask her again? My husband called his mother and gave me the phone. I know you're worried about Grandpa and want to come in, so you should take the train instead. The hospital is too dangerous, so you can stay at my place while we wait. I was just told we would visit Grandpa and nothing else. I have no idea what's going on. I heard the flu is rampant around your area, and I don't think a 6 hours drive is good for the baby. Oh, sorry. My son told me you really wanted to come, so I thought of ways to compensate. I'm totally fine with you staying at your house. I decided to ask her about New Year's. Oh, don't worry about that too. You don't have to come all the way here just for us. It's just that my son told me you really wanted to meet everyone this year. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's causing you. That's when I realized my husband was behind everything. I was so glad that my mother-in-law was on my side. Afterwards, my husband's mother called him to scold him about how inconsiderate he was.
I just wanted everyone to see your stomach. I'm sorry for lying to you.
After the incident, I decided to give him a book on pregnancy. And he finally understood the severity of the situation.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
I guess he wasn't my enemy. He was just plain dumb. He still prioritizes his own entertainment over me, but decided that the baby was more important than anything else. I guess he needs a little more time being the family's father. That's why I decided to treat my husband like a child and teach him from the ground up. He's a good person on the inside. He needs to learn a little more about the world around him.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.